Hello, this is Marie. Today, I'd like to talk about being gentle. I feel inspired today to do a card reading on how to be gentle, any recommendations that your personal guardian angels may have for you on being gentle every day with yourself and learning to ease into life and into abundance, prosperity, and all that there is for you that is prepared by the universe and by your personal guardian angels. So, as we get into the flow of this energy of ease and of gentleness, ideas and things and people who can help us in our lives will come to us. These are some of the messages that I feel inspired today to bring out to everybody and anybody who resonates with them. So today I have 3 cards for us to draw from. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. For our reading today, I will be using the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, Doreen Virtue's Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle cards, and Diana Cooper's Angels of Light cards. I'll also be drawing some aromatherapy cards from the Sacred Aroma cards. Please take some time now to decide which pile resonates with you. As usual, you're welcome to pick more than one pile. The timestamps for the different piles will be in the description box below. I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. This is the spread that I have pulled for you. As it was a little hard to shuffle in front of the camera, I had to do it behind the camera. And so I have gone ahead to lay out the cards for you. So there are some cards that are not able to be fitted within the frame of the camera. It's okay. I will bring them up for you to see afterwards. Pile 1, I feel that there is a lot of joy currently in your life. Your soul is experiencing a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and synchronicity, serendipity, good things that seem to be happening to you in your life. I see that with the Page of Cups. There's a lot of things that come to you that bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. And I feel that at the moment, with the 6 of Swords, you're leaving behind a lot of energies that did not serve you. Energies that have haunted you in the past, that you really needed to let go of. And you're moving away from these energies, from these environments, these people, into calmer waters. And there's definitely a feeling that you're charging ahead with this. You're moving forward and there's nothing that's stopping you. It feels as if you've ended a chapter in your life in the past, and this has really set you free. It has set you free. You feel more in flow with the motion of movement that your soul is calling you forth. You feel more in flow with the currents of life because there's nothing that is pulling you back anymore. So there's a lot of forward moving motion that I'm feeling without a sense of having to look back or being held back by anything or anyone or any one particular situation. It's as if everything within you has cleared up and you're more aligned with the flow of life and where the currents are taking you. I feel that with the Tower card, definitely in the recent past, or even actually at this moment as we're speaking, there might be things that are still crumbling down in your life. There might be things that are not working out, things that are not panning out the way it's supposed to, at least from your perspective. But I see that with these unicorns jumping off the tower here, I really see you being these unicorns. You are ready to jump off anything that's not working. You're ready to jump off the boat that is sinking. You're not looking back, and there's a feeling that you're in a place in life, a mental space in life, where you're ready to let go of whatever that is harmful or toxic to you. And that is actually a really good thing, because with the Empress card, I feel that as you let go more, okay, with the Empress and the Ten of Swords actually, the more you let go of these things that do not serve you, the more you're ready to really be free, the more you can come into your divine feminine energy. The divine feminine energy that is nurturing, that is truly good for you, that is truly bringing you what you really need. And so if I were to talk about something, or something that you could do, or something, an energy that could bring you gentleness in your life, I would say it is the divine feminine energy that can come forth from you letting go of things that no longer serve you, of also letting go mental ideas, relationships, people I'm seeing, just anything that once held you back. Once you are no longer held back by these things, out of a sense of loyalty or a sense of tradition, or a sense that you have to finish off something that you've started. Once you're able to let go of these mental constraints that you have put upon yourself in the past, you'll be more connected with the energy that truly nurtures you. And you should know that the divine feminine energy, when you allow it to propel you in life, it does not seek to hurt anybody, and it does not seek to sacrifice you or hurt you. There's a win-win solution that I feel that the divine feminine energy is able to bring to you and your environment, whatever that could be. It can bring a lot of emotional fulfillment for yourself and for the people around you, or at the very least, you will not be causing harm to anybody, or causing any bad blood to develop between you. There's a sense of moving forward in peace and harmony, and in a good rhythm with everyone and everything around you. So with these crops here around the Empress card, I do see this being a very abundant path you will be on. This is a path that is going to bring you abundance, a lot of joy, emotional fulfillment, love, in every sense of the word. And with the Strength card directly above the Empress card, I feel that it's trying to tell you that you have the strength to follow whatever that is calling forth from the divine feminine for you to do. And following this path of the divine feminine definitely requires strength on your part too, to stare at your fears, to look at your deepest fears, to face your shadows, but not be consumed by them, to really not fall back into old patterns or belief systems that have held you back in the first place, that you've decided to let go of. And I feel that with the Strength card, you've definitely mastered the ability to look at your fears, look at your shadows, and look at the things that you would normally do, and not be called to go back into old patterns or beliefs, or to react according to these fears or belief systems. There's a very strong feeling that you're standing your ground, and you're simply observing these things that happen to you. I feel that with the Three of Wands and the King of Cups, whatever that you've been hoping to achieve, whatever plans that you've had, whatever, investments that you've made, anything that you're looking forward to in life, they're definitely coming to fruition for you with the King of Cups. and you're maintaining a very good emotional balance about it. There's a sense that you've mastered the emotional maturity to receive whatever that you've asked for, and these things are all coming for you. So a lot of times we feel that we have to physically do a lot of work or actively put in effort to achieve the results that we want. But with these cards, I feel that what they're saying is that the results will come when you're emotionally aligned with them. And what I'm seeing with the spread here is that you're definitely at a much better place than you were before. You're definitely much more emotionally aligned with all your desires. And there doesn't seem to be anything that is going to rattle you emotionally to cause you to lose your balance and affect the whole manifestation process or the process of things coming into being. The angels really want you to acknowledge this about yourself and see how strong you are, see how far you've come. You've really become somebody who's emotionally mature, more in control of your emotions so that they serve you rather than dictate the things that you do and make you self-sabotage and do things that you wouldn't really want to do. And with the Empress coming through, I definitely feel that you're moving more and more in alignment with your divine feminine. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. This is just saying that whatever you've been doing is more in touch with the inner knowings of your soul, of the feminine aspect of your soul. And as you move more in alignment with each other, there's this feeling that you will also be ascending. The divine masculine of yourself will also be ascending, and you will be attracting new physical things into your life, new abilities, new skills or talents that you didn't know you have. They will come forth, and you will see how much stronger you are and how strong you can be when you let go and when you follow energies, when you are propelled by energies that are gentler for you, that are more nurturing, that serve to love and to promote harmony and goodness and abundance to everyone around you. So if you've been in situations that have been difficult, I see this as you and your family or people around you or a company that you own. So whoever that you're taking care of, whoever that you feel a responsibility towards, I see you moving away from these waters with them. So the way that you've been working on yourself, the way that you've been learning to harness the powers of your emotions to be more aligned with positive emotions and the emotions of abundance, the emotions of gentleness. So anything that has been holding you back, you've been releasing that. So I see you really moving away from the more difficult situations into calmer waters. And this is a very rapid moving motion. Let's see any supplementary messages that the angels may have for you. And I would also like to add that if you feel that you haven't exactly been, you aren't exactly in the situation that I've described, that you aren't exactly aligned with your divine feminine yet, it's really saying that once you are able to let go of mental constraints or expectations, even expectations of how you want things to happen, once you're able to let go of these things, once you can be a little more emotionally independent within yourself, to not rely on others for emotional fulfillment and really draw strength from within, from your divine feminine, this is going to be something that is gentler for you, because it is then that you would be relying on your own strength and not, be subject to the whims and fancy of other people. And then you will be able to feel more control in your life, to be able to be more control of your emotions, to find things that are more emotionally fulfilling for you. So if the situation that I've described previously doesn't seem to resonate with you, you feel that you're not really there yet, then this is a message for you to try to get into that space, because it will be a space that is going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of peace, a lot of love and general harmony to you and in your life, and actually to the people around you as well with this Six of Swords card. So back to your angel oracle card, Archangel Gabriel. You are blessed to receive this Archangel card, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray, for grace and purification. It is time to release old memories, ingrained habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibrations. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can call on him to bring clarity and joy. You are reminded that you're a beautiful light and a wise spirit, and that only the material mental disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. I am pure and light. So definitely, let go of these old memories, ingrained beliefs, mental patterns, anything that really do not serve you, anything that keeps you away from the emotional peace within, anything that causes you emotional distress. Let them go now and learn to be a little more emotionally sufficient within yourself. And if you feel the need for extra help to do this, do meditate if you haven't already started. And when you meditate, call upon Archangel Gabriel to bring this feeling, this energy of peace and serenity into your space. But with these cards here, I do feel that you are somebody who has already been working on meditation. Even if not consciously, you're somebody who is aligned with, you do have a lot of, the way you seem to operate, it's very much on the emotional basis too, with all these cups that I'm seeing. And if there are actually any mental energies that have been holding you back, with the Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords, I feel that you've been leaving them behind. So learning to meditate, or learning to disconnect with your mental space shouldn't be too difficult for you at this moment. So for guidance that is of an earthier nature, so something that is more on the earthy physical realm, what you can do to bring more gentleness into your life, I'll be looking at these daily guidance from the Angels card. Go for it and creative project. Okay, so definitely, if there's been anything that has been holding you back, this is a card of confirmation that you should really go for the things that you weren't brave enough, or you weren't in a space that was conducive for you to go forward. So with all these predators on the trees and the unicorn moving forward on its path, I see this as really saying that your path ahead is cleared, and let your fears really, let them be where they are, but don't pay attention to them, because they're not going to affect you anymore. They're not going to be in your path anymore. And you're moving forward guided by your intuition, by the divine feminine, by your soul. So this is definitely a beautiful card to encourage you to lay down any burdens or fears that you may have, and to just go forward with strength, with certainty, and with the understanding that you're safe and protected. And if this is a creative project that you've been doing, there might be moments that you feel like things don't pan out the way they're supposed to. But this card is really saying that you should still connect within anyway. You should still allow your creative energies to manifest anyway, and focus on really connecting within to get your creative energies flowing. So whatever creative project that you're doing, be connected with your soul and be connected with the inner energy that propels you, and try to lay down any fears so that you can break away from patterns or results that have in the past disappointed you and move into a new space in terms of where you are in your creative endeavors. Lastly, I'd like to pick an aromatherapy card for you. So if you're into aromatherapy, if you've been working with essential oils, you can see which essential oil would be helpful for you at this moment. If not, there will be visual images for you to just look at, and maybe you might want to also consider using essential oils to help relax you if you haven't already done that. Sandalwood. Definitely with this card, it's encouraging you to meditate, to go into your inner space for divine guidance and for sustenance, for anything emotionally, spiritually that you need. And also on the physical level, of course, to receive inspiration from the divine, to inspire you to plant whatever creative projects that you've been working on, to grow them. So there's a lot about working with the divine to bring about successful completion of anything that you've been doing. So do consider using sandalwood if you haven't already. And I know this is an essential oil that is actually, it can be a little expensive, and it's also not very sustainable to use because of, you know, how these trees are very much over harvested. But I did hear that there's a certain species of sandalwood that you can get from Australia. I think it's just called the Australian sandalwood. It's much more sustainable, it's much cheaper. You can consider getting that if available in your area. Otherwise, I think just connect with anything that is made of sandalwood, or even just look up pictures on the internet of sandalwood and connect with that. I think that might be able to help you. This is all I have for you, pal, too. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope this has brought you a bit of peace into your lives or into your energy at the moment. If you did enjoy the reading, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you in my other videos. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pal 2. If you've picked a yellow butterfly, this is your reading. I will first be drawing cards from the Unicorn Tarot deck. Pal 2, I think you need to know that you're moving forward in life most definitely and very strongly. I see with the Chariot card here and the Hierophant that everything is moving for you in divine timing, divine order. And there is a sense of speed in this movement that I feel. Sense of speed, sense of things being in accordance with divine plan, in providence with everything that is supposed to happen. So there's a sense that in every way, everything that pans out in life right now, it's really guided by your soul, by what is right for you and for other people. So there's a unity I feel with this card, a unity of everything being one and everything really moving very smoothly in accordance with the will for the highest good of everyone that will be affected by whatever movement that will be taking place in your life. And this movement, I'm seeing this little symbol here. This feels like a heart to me, a heart and a spinning top. So with the angel wings, definitely this is very forward, fast moving motion that is very much heart chakra led by your heart chakra, and very much guided by the angels, guided and protected and inspired by the angels. And even this unicorn here, the way he's driving himself forward, he's driven by the crown chakra that is receiving inspiration from the divine, very much so. So I feel that there might have been things that happened in your recent past that has really, you know, it might have disrupted your world. Many things that might have felt unexpected occurred. And you can see now that these were all in divine timing, in divine order. And if you can't see that now, if you weren't able to see that, this card is actually telling you this all happened for a good cause. And this doesn't have to be just good for any one party involved. It's good for everybody. So even if you're not able to see that, if you're in a space where you feel like whatever happened wasn't in your favor, or you really didn't welcome that, this card is trying to tell you to be at peace with it and to know that things will work out. This feels like a key to me. So whatever happened might have been a key for your future, for this wonderful future, this amazing forward moving motion that you will see very soon in your life if you haven't already seen evidence of it. So this is really the key that is opening the door for the forward moving motion in your life. With the King of Wands here above the Chariot, definitely this motion, this forward moving motion, it's all going to be very soul inspired, very fiery, very this is really you, fearless, moving forward. These are your circumstances as well. Everything really moving forward in a very passionate way. So there's nothing holding you back, nothing stopping you. So if you haven't seen motion yet, if you know in your physical world, in your physical reality, you're not seeing anything happening, these cards are trying to tell you that they are happening. With the yellow butterfly here that I'm suddenly drawn to, it's also a confirmation that everything that needs to transform is transforming. And this is all moving very beautifully. There's a lot of gentle healing energies around this transformation as well. I see with these flowers here around the butterfly. And there's a significance, I feel, to the color yellow. So this could be a color that you like. This could be a color symbolizing the transformations that is taking place. This could be your aura at the moment, or this could signify the solar plexus chakra. So whatever applies in your situation, but I'm definitely feeling some kind of significance of the yellow that is tied into whatever that is happening in your space, in your environment, the changes that are happening. So it could very much be your aura, I feel, that is exuding this beautiful yellow glowy light. And the orange too here, I feel like definitely is a confirmation of the passion that is also within these changes. The yellow could actually very well signify happiness in these changes that are happening. And with the Page of Wands here, with the King of Wands, these are beautiful cards to come together in a reading. So the Page of Wands, right after the Chariot, is trying to say that whatever project, whatever inspiration that you need, that you've been looking forward to, this is all happening for you. And you, as the King of Wands here, you have all the abilities in your hands, in your energy, in your environment. So you're in a good place really to get this Page of Wands moving, to transform this Page of Wands. So this could be you, or this could be a creative project. But you have all the abilities and the capabilities of making this happen, whatever it is. It could be transforming you as a person, being a better version of yourself, or it could be a creative project. It could be actually a relationship popped into my head as well. It could be a relationship that you're fostering, trying to nurture, to bring into manifestation. So these things are all happening for you. I'm really drawn at the moment to the lizard here. Not familiar with the lizard as an animal spirit or an animal totem, but I feel like there is some kind of significance here. It could do with shedding away the past. It could do with really being connected with your environment and acting accordingly. So this could be an ability that you realize you have right now in life. Very much too with the dragons here, I'm also drawn to them. So these reptile-ish animals and the green. So in summary, these are really beautiful changes that are happening in your environment and in your world. The angels want you to acknowledge them, to see them if you haven't seen them already or haven't felt them energetically yet, or if you can't see manifestation of them, these are confirmation that they are there, they're happening. And, just keep doing what you're doing. Be in the knowledge that there is forward moving motion for you in life. Everything is happening in divine order. Anything that, was very disruptive that had happened in the past, this was all for the highest good. And you should know that you are also included in the picture of what is for the highest good. So these changes that have happened, they were the key for you to unlock your future, for this forward moving motion to happen, for you to plant whatever project, whatever it is that you want to grow and develop and bring into manifestation. Okay, so I'm going to draw some Angel of Light cards here for you to see if there's any supplementary messages that the angels may have for you. We have quite a few cards. I think they are all necessary, so I'm just gonna bring them out. Okay, so we have celebration, introspection, and hope on the top row. Okay, so whatever that has happened in your past that might have changed a lot of things, and if you are not able to see it in an energy of celebration yet, you will soon be able to see it. And if the changes have caused you distress, the angels are trying to remind you, to let you know that it was actually a celebration. It was something that was good for you. So don't focus so much on how it might not have been good for you, or it might have caused you pain or hurt. So disconnect yourself from that kind of energy, or from looking at other people or situations or what didn't happen to you. Disconnect from all that, because this change was actually a key to bringing you what you truly deserve in life, what was truly planned for you by your angels, what was truly your party, what was truly the most beautiful thing for you to happen. It's like opening the door to paradise. All right? So it was a celebration. And with introspection and hope, I feel that with all these forward moving motions that have been happening, the angels are also reminding you to take some time to look back and to see, just observe as an observer, how things have changed and how these were all changes that were in your favor. So even if you have to re-narrate the story, but narrate it in a way that is good for you, narrate it in a way that makes you the protagonist of the story, that makes you the person who's benefiting from the story, so that you can see the hope in the situation. So if you have to look back and if you're reviewing whatever has happened, see the hope in the situation. And always remember, you are the protagonist, you're the hero and the heroine of the story. And you're the one who is supposed to have good things happen to you in life. So see it this way. Ignore whatever that is outside of yourself. And see the hope in your situation. And with the abundance card here and the Archangel Gabriel card, definitely it's an affirmation that whatever has happened is bringing you abundance. Okay, so see here, I deserve love, prosperity, and success. And this card came right below celebration and over the Hierophant. So whatever that is in divine order is to bring you abundance, is to bring you love and success, and really a lot of good things in life. The limitless universal pool. Okay, and joy, satisfaction, and success. With this Archangel Gabriel card, it's trying to tell you that if there's any fear that you have surrounding the forward moving motion, or if things seem to be moving too quickly, in your meditations, call upon Archangel Gabriel to infuse his energy into your aura and surroundings so that you can be inspired into the way that you should be moving forward, so that Archangel Gabriel can bring you in closer alignment with your soul, right? And they're trying to remind you that you are a beautiful, light, and wise spirit. Okay, so do connect with the pure white light of Archangel Gabriel and allow this light to bring you in closer communion with your soul and your spirit and with God. And last of all, I would just like to point out, I am pure and light. That is you, and that's what Archangel Gabriel is trying to remind you of. Okay, I'm going to quickly pull some daily guidance from the angel cards for more earthly advice about anything that might be happening in your physical world and reality. Okay, let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay, so this card is just affirming to me that there is something that might have happened in the past that you're letting go of, and the angels again want to remind you, see it in the light of celebration for yourself, if only for yourself. See it that way. This was something that is good for you and it's bringing you abundance. Okay, so let's just actually even keep this card behind this other card. Focus on the abundance that is in the forward moving motion. Focus on this being the key to unlocking your future success, to unlocking a beautiful future for yourself, and that you're moving forward. There's definitely forward moving motion in your life. Okay, be guided by Archangel Gabriel if you need his energy for support. All right, last of all, I'm drawing some aromatherapy cards for you. So if you are already working with essential oils, you can just use this as a reference for the essential oil that might be helpful for you at the moment. This one here, juniper berry. Okay, with this card here, I'm definitely seeing you being inspired by the star. You being inspired and connected with your soul, with higher powers of the divine. And if there is introspection that is happening for you, do not let go of the vision of what you want. Because whatever that you want, whatever that you can see in your vision when you're connecting within, these are all divinely inspired, and these are all received and heard and, understood by the divine, by your soul. So let yourself relax into imagining the wildest thing that could possibly happen to you, your wildest, biggest dreams. Like, dream big and know that your prayers are all being heard and they're being answered. And you're never alone. So whatever that has happened, there's so much divine guidance and inspiration and order to everything, to everything. And if there were these things that had happened, it was really an answer to your prayers and your call. Okay, sorry, I was interrupted by a phone call just now. So as I was saying, this card is really trying to let you know that whatever that has happened before, these were all really things that happened in answer to whatever prayers that you've made in the past, to things that you've asked for at a soul level. So through whatever experiences that you've been going through, living, and your reactions to these experiences, these were all heard by the divine. And so the things that have happened, they were all in divine order to bring your dreams about. Do let go of the past and any emotions that do not feel good. Let go of all of them. Burn them, like metaphorically. Or you could do a sort of release ritual. So this is all I have for you, Pal 2. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you some other time. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. If you've picked a 4-leaf clover, this is your message. I am going to begin by drawing some tarot cards from the Unicorn Tarot deck. There's a bit of restless energy that I'm sensing. You have quite a few cards, but I think these are all important messages for you. And then you have 2 extra ones that popped up just now. I'm just going to lay them here and I'll show them to you afterwards. Okay, so we'll just begin with here. You have from the extra cards 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. This is the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, King of Cups, 3 of Wands, the Empress, 2 of Wands, and the King of Swords. So immediately, I'm very much drawn to the numbers on the top of the cards. So you have 2 2s, and you have 2 3s. They seem to come in pairs. This might be significant to some of you. 2 and 3s, or 23, and also the number 5 here. So immediately, I'm first drawn to the Hermit card. I feel that right now you're seeking your path in life. It seems that you're going forward. The road ahead feels a little foggy, a little uncertain. I feel that right now things might have happened, or you might have find yourself in a space and energy environment where you're really needing to move forward based on your instincts, based on your personal, your inner guidance. Drawn to the green gemstone here. So really being led by your heart chakra, and not sure if you're able to see the little star here in the lantern. So there's a sense that right now you're really in a place where you really need to move forward based on your personal inner guidance, your heart chakra. And there's nothing else that's giving you any hints, any clue as to how you can move forward. But I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords card that this might not be the case, that you just need to break through some, some of the mental constraints that you might have within. So there is a mental breakthrough that has to occur for you to see the rainbow in your situation, for you to see the direction that you need to be moving in. And once you do that, right? So the Hermit following the rainbow. And once you do that, you'll be able to find the masculine energy within you, the energy that is in control of whatever situation that you're in, the energy that is leading you forward, that is authoritative, that has a presence that commands respect from other people, and most importantly from yourself, and the way you want to see yourself. So I'm seeing that you are moving into the King of Cups energy, or if you've already been in the King of Cups energy in the past, you are moving more into a more firmer, steady version of yourself. There's something emotionally that you have decided to expand in your journey, and you're moving towards that to be an even more elevated form of yourself in terms of your emotional maturity, your emotional stability, and really being to hold your ground emotionally, no matter what is happening around you. So no matter what, waves are around you, no matter the things that go on around you, You are in your throne, secure and safe. So this is what I see you moving into, with all these changes that might have happened for you, requiring you to have a mental breakthrough of some sort. And I see that this might have to do with relationships or how you relate with other people, or there might be conflicts in your relationships with other people. So this could be a one-on-one relationship, it could be romantic, it could be with friends, it could be with one other particular person, or this could be relationships in general where you're relating to different people in a group setting, but there has been conflicts. So even if on the surface there's a lot of peace, or there is diplomacy, or everything seems to be going fine, you can feel the undercurrents of conflicts that is going on in your situation, or there might be outright, conflicts occurring. But whatever it is, this situation that has happened, your angels are saying that a more gentle way to move forward is to follow the guidance of your heart and the guidance of divine inspiration, and really staying connected with your inner feminine, your inner divine feminine. Set an intention too for yourself. What do you want to see come out from the situation? What is it that you want to create in the world? What is important for you? What is your vision for the future? Looking forward, how do you want things to be? Even if these are not, this is not going to be a picture where you have the same people in the picture. Even if this is a vision of you being with completely different people, what kind of dynamics do you want to see happening in your relationships? So this is what this card is saying for you to do. So instead of, engaging in whatever confrontation that is happening, hold this vision for yourself for what you want in the future, and really move forward according to, in being guided by your heart chakra, and according to where your soul is calling you forth. And with the Two of Wands here, I feel that you do want to have partnerships where you can create great things together. You can, take on the world together, so to speak, to create projects together, to grow together. You can have prosperity and really general peace and harmony together. I think this is the kind of partnership that you want. And it is saying that this is possible. You just need to see things differently, change your perspective a little. And I feel that whatever mental changes that can come about, you will be divinely inspired by these things. So don't try to think too hard about, solutions, and don't try to think too hard about how you can change yourself or your mental perspective of things. Just let go of these thoughts and worries, and go into your heart chakra. Go into your heart chakra for these mental inspirations to come through. And once they do, I feel that you will be in a more stable place emotionally. You'll be able to be more at peace with whatever that has been happening. And you will also be able to develop better boundaries for yourself, to hold your boundaries, to be able to say the right things to people during, certain situations or conflicts. So even if you're in this energy where there are a lot of conflicts and people disagreeing with each other, or you really not being able to have your voice heard, you being, standing here and trying to be heard, to have your opinions be respected, or to really get people to be more aligned or more peaceful with each other. I feel that with the King of Swords energy that you will be going into, with the King of Cups, the King of Cups energy supporting the King of Swords energy. So you'll be able to know the right things to say, when to lay boundaries, when to say no to certain people, and when to, say no to yourself, to associate with the right people, to be in partnership with the right people. So this is all happening for you, and I think that this is actually a very lucky change with the 4-leaf clover here. So if there are conflicts in your space happening with different people, this is actually something that is bringing forth more clarity to you, with regards to your situation. It's a lucky change. It's bringing to light any hidden energies or agendas that other people might have. And agenda feels like a strong word suggesting, sneaky behavior coming from other people. And this is not really what I mean. What I mean is it's really trying to show you any misaligned intentions that different people in your party might have with each other, and to bring you in closer harmony and alignment with each other. And whoever who might fall out from this, conflict or situation that has been happening, it's just saying that these people just might not be aligned with you on the higher level in terms of where your heart is leading you. There might be some people who might need to, just go on their separate ways. And I think that's okay. It's actually much better to let people go if they need to go. And because the best thing that can happen for anybody is for them to be free to follow their hearts and to follow where their soul is guiding them. Because we all have a place that we need to go to. So with your cards, I am sensing more of a collaborative environment, like in a workplace or a family setting. So not so much of a romantic sense, but this could be romantic for some of you. I'm not sure, because what I'm sensing here really is more of a collaborative, a work, creative, environment where people are doing projects together, where you're trying to find your own particular space or the energy that you want to hold in environments of conflict. And so what the angels are saying is that to be gentle with yourself and with others, do be led by your heart chakra, do move forward according to where your soul is leading you. And you will be able to reach this place where you have the emotional stability and maturity to handle situations with care and to know the right things to say to the right people, when to say the right things, when to say no, to set good boundaries. So I'm going to draw some Angels of Light cards for you right now to see what other messages the angels might have for you. So if you can hear the noise in the background, I'm filming in the afternoon again, and there's some kids playing outside and people playing tennis. I do like, doing readings in the afternoon lights. It feels really good and the energy feels very nice and positive. Understanding. Okay. Your angel guidance is to examine yourself and your current situation in depth so that you have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenges and situations. Right, definitely. So move forward with understanding and let this understanding be guided by your heart chakra, not so much by your head. Because sometimes when we try to understand difficult situations with our heads, we can only, we end up leading ourselves in circles or into emotional situations that do not serve us at all. So be guided by your heart chakra and let yourself be divinely inspired by, ideas or reasons why some things might have happened. I think this is going to help lead you into the King of Cups energy that will make you a much more understanding person for the people around you, and to bring you better clarity of your situation that you're in. Okay, so I seek an understanding of myself and my life. Okay, build strong relationships, friendships, and work. Definitely. So you're doing this, and if you haven't already done so, to go on this journey and be guided by your heart chakra. Don't try to think it through. Just go forward with love for yourself and try to feel love for other people too. Okay, focus away from any negative thoughts that you might have about yourself and refrain from thinking about other people if it's hard to do so without feeling negative about it. And I feel that eventually, as you spend more time alone to take care of yourself, you will be able to be in a better space for these understanding to come through. But until then, do take care of yourself and your emotions first. And again, I'm repeating myself so much, but do try not to get into, you know, the mental space and trying to understand things when you're not ready to emotionally. Okay, so this card here, creativity and beginnings. I do feel with the creativity card that this is speaking about the projects that you have been working on and how, you know, certain situations or conflicts might have happened. And this could also be speaking about you in your inner world, your inner sphere of doing creative projects and needing to be more in alignment with your soul so that you're not, you know, conflicted about which way to go, what you should do. But, okay. With the Three of Wands here and creativity and the Empress, I feel that whatever vision that you have is trying to say that it's going to come through. It's definitely divinely inspired, and you will have the beginning that you hope for. With the beginnings card here, you will have the beginning that you hope for. The right people will come to you to help you. The right partners for collaboration or even a life partner. And you will also begin to see things in a new light. There will be new beginnings for you in the mental sphere, in how you think, in how you see the world, in how you process information, in how you act with other people, the things that you say. You will see that there is a new strength in you, a new sense of authority and respect for yourself and what you truly want. And there will be a new presence, a new aura in your presence, the aura of being firmer in yourself, more confident, just an overall energy of being more solid, I feel. More solid, more secure. I'm going to pick some angel daily guidance card from Doreen Virtue for more earthly advice or insights into your situation. Ask, release and surrender. Creative project. Okay, so this creative project card is just repeating this creativity card here, so I'm not going to go too much into that. I'll just bring it up for you to have a clearer look. Okay, so definitely whatever that you've been planning to do, they've been divinely inspired. Release and surrender. Definitely release and surrender the situation that you're in. Be led by your heart chakra and don't try to think, you know, think things through too much when you're not ready to. So allow the angels to inspire you with solutions, with new clarity about your situation and new understanding. And whatever that you've asked for in the past, whatever that you felt that you wanted to do, sorry for the interruption. So as I was saying, I feel like with the Ask card, it's trying to say that whatever that you've asked for in the past, whatever vision that you've held in your head that you wanted to bring about for things to succeed, to come into fruition, they're saying that they've heard your prayers. Whatever that you've asked for, they've heard it. And whatever you've asked for, definitely with the new energies that you'll be bringing into in yourself and consequently into your environment, these things will be able to come into fruition. And also, I feel like with the Ask card, there will definitely be partners or cooperative, you know, elements coming into your world to help you bring about the results that you want. So it's also saying that keep doing what you're doing. And if there's anything that you feel is missing or you want to improve upon, do say a prayer for things to improve. Do ask for the help of the universe, your angels, and also other people, any other people who might be coming into your space. So ask for help. And do you know that with the 4-leaf clover here, this is a lucky time for you, and you will encounter people who can help you succeed. You will encounter circumstances, situations that can help you. So do ask for help when you need to. And don't try to take on the world alone. Okay, with the king cards here, I have to say, don't try to take on the world alone. You do have a supportive group of people here for you. Okay, lastly, I am going to draw an aromatherapy card. So if you have been using essential oils, this could be a card to tell you which essential oil you can, think about working with at the moment. Or if you're not using essential oils, then just see this as an extra reference for you. And if you want to consider looking into, the specific meanings, spiritual meanings of whatever oil that comes up, that might be helpful for you too. Or even just try to connect with the images of the plants that come through. Because I do feel that images carry a certain energy and frequency, vibration, that can bring forth to you whatever vibration that you're needing from that thing that you're looking for. So I feel like drawing 2 cards for you, and here they are. The first one being Jasmine. The second one, Rose Otto. So both of these cards are very much feminine cards, feminine energies, feminine essences. The Rose Otto is definitely making me think of the divine feminine. So at this time in life, if you feel that you need more love, if you need more support, it's asking you to draw support from your divine feminine, the Empress within you, so that you can soften the situation and soften your energies, and to bring forth any nurturing that you need from within. And to connect you with energies of love, I think that's very important. Connecting with the energies of love of the heart chakra, really being guided by the angels, by the inner light. And also, I feel like this card is saying that if you are in a romantic relationship, or if there are people who are making romantic offerings to you, do connect with them a little bit. Don't neglect your partner and be too focused on whatever project that you're doing. Do connect romantically with these people, because they can soften your energies. And also, okay, I'm really drawn to this woman here offering her heart. So this could be Venus, who's birthed from the pearl. So there's somebody who's trying to offer their love and support for you. So do take that offer and appreciate what they can give you. Appreciate the support that they are showing to you. And if you're looking for love, Cupid is looking out as well for you, for love, for the right people who can come into your life to help you. Okay, I'm sorry about all the noise that's going on out there. Kids are really having a lot of fun today. With the Jasmine card, again, it is talking about needing to connect within with your body, with the divine feminine aspect of yourself. So even if you're a man watching this, it's saying to take, long, luxurious baths, to treat yourself as a woman would treat and nurture herself. And if you're a woman, obviously, do take the time to nurture yourself, your body, your sensuality. If you have a romantic partner, do, take some time to engage with them on the sensual level, because I feel that you might be a little preoccupied right now by the tougher, harder energies that might have been going on with your life. And both of these cards are trying to tell you to soften up your energies and how to soften up your energies. So with this pile here, I feel that connecting with a more romantic and sensual side of yourself will really help you with your situation, to soften up whatever harder energies that you're encountering from outside. And if actually the conflict that this spread is talking about is coming from a romantic relationship, then what these cards are trying to say is that you might want to try to connect with your partner a little bit more, rekindle the romance, try to, spend more time together as a couple. Maybe rediscovering the side of your connection can help you soften whatever conflict that you might have with each other. And if this is not possible, if this is not applicable for you, then what it's trying to say is for you to remember, right? To remember on your own. Go into this inward journey through your heart chakra. What is it that you want from a romantic relationship? What kind of relationship would nurture you, would bring you a sensual fulfillment, or fulfill you emotionally? So it's all about discovering romance, your sensuality, what works for you, and what doesn't, and really reaping the gains, the energy that can come forth from a healthy, secure, supportive romantic connection. And even if you're dating casually with other people, you can get this kind of energy from a mutual respective connection with each other. So, I mean, respectful, not respective, but being respectful of the other person, being respectful in your relating with each other. So even casual relationships or partnerships can be very, very satisfying and fulfilling on the sensual and romantic level. That's what I'm seeing. As long as you're both honest with each other about what you really, really want and what you want from the connection, and be respectful towards each other, appreciate each other, and show appreciation for each other, no matter what will happen in the future. Okay, I think this is all I have for you, Pile 3. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in my other videos. Bye! So lastly, what I really want to do in this video is to show you which card I picked for myself and how I pick a card. I've mentioned before that one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos is to really help me help myself. I do give myself readings from time to time, but I find it very hard to do a tarot reading for myself if I'm really focused on myself. So I realized, however, that when I try to do readings for other people, messages for myself will come through a little easier, because then I wouldn't be so focused on my own issues and my ego wouldn't really get in the way. So I was thinking to myself, why not try doing pick a card readings, since I really like tarot and connecting with nice, vibrant energies. And maybe, one of the piles would end up resonating for me. And I do realize this has happened in the previous videos that I've done for myself. One of the piles usually has a direct message for me. I do find this a very helpful way for myself to connect within, and to also share the message with other people and see if there's anyone else out there who would resonate with these messages as well. So how do I pick a card? When I watch other people's pick a card readings, or when I pick a card for myself, and when I rewatch my own videos, one of the ways I do it is to do a little meditation first. Different people have different ways of getting into an inner space. For me, what I do is I consciously disconnect from my thoughts and to feel the feelings within my body and my energy, my emotions. So when I do that and let go of any expectations or any desire for an outcome, and really hold the intention for the angels or my higher self to come through, usually one of the choices, either in the form of a number, in the form of the gemstone that it is representing, the crystal, or in the form of the images that are there for me to choose from, they will pop up in my head as an image. So I'm going to try to do that now, to do a little meditation for myself And to show you which card I picked, I might fast forward the meditation process because it will be a very long period of silence. I'll see you in a bit. So, hello again. The image that came into my head was the first pile, the pile with the blue boots. So, thank you for watching this extra bit of the video. If you'd like to share which pile you've picked, that would be great. Please leave them in the comments below. I'll be reading them. I hope to see you in my other videos. Thank you again. Bye.